Isolation Day 71, Thursday the 28th of May. I hope you're all well and you're looking after yourselves. I'm feeling better today, feeling more alive, had a relatively good night's sleep, although still was getting up to take my bloods throughout the night, as I have done for coming up for 3 weeks now. What I wanted to do today was not talk about bloods, not talk about food, not talk about exercise. I wanted to talk about, you can see behind, I read quite a lot, and some time ago I read a book called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. Now, for those of you that have experienced this book and have read this book, I think you'll agree with me. It's a brilliant book, and the premise behind the book is that people such as myself who are extremely busy should get up earlier in the morning, and you should go through something called SAVERS. So that's the acronym SAVERS, and that stands for silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading and scribing. So I don't want to go through all of it with you. What I want to talk about is silence. And it was something that I'd never even considered before, really. And I guess being a bloke in England, you don't really think about silence as being a sort of something that's really good for you. But actually it really is. And silence is meditation. There are numerous reasons why meditation is good for you. On a health front, what meditation does is it reduces your stress. It is known to reduce your cholesterol levels. I have no idea if that's true. It also is known to affect your pulse and your heart and your general well-being. You know, stress, especially in my business, and stress for me, working hours, is there all the time. So if you add type 1 diabetes on top of that, anything that can reduce stress and make you deal with the day in a more level approach and feel better about yourself is a good thing. And so what I did was I started meditating, and I found probably within about a week I found the benefits of doing this, and I've been doing it for a significant amount of time. The only problem that I've got is, since I've been in isolation, I've been up later in the evening doing not just these videos, but having Zoom calls with people, having Microsoft Team calls with people and catching up with people because I'm not seeing them during the day. The meditation has taken a bit of a battering, really. I want to get back to it, and my undertaking to you guys is that by next Monday I will be meditating in the mornings. Now, it's 20 minutes of my time, so it's not like it's too difficult to do, but at the moment I'm just not getting the time to do it, to be honest. 3 types of meditation. The first type is focused attention. Now, focused attention is to sit down, close your eyes and focus, and really just get rid of that brain chatter that goes on, that constant chatter in your mind that where you've got a thousand thoughts all at once. And I get this all of the time. So this was the choice. This was the reason I chose this as being my type of meditation, because I wanted to have a period of the day where I'm not thinking a million thoughts and I'm not planning what I have to do next. And I found this really helpful. So it's very simple. I don't profess to be an expert in any way, shape or form, but you breathe in for 3 or 4 seconds, you breathe out for 6 or 8 seconds, okay? And that, for me, 20 minutes in the morning, that really helped me throughout the day. And it also helped me at night. It helped me sleep. That is focused attention. The next type of meditation is open monitoring. Now, open monitoring is, you've probably heard of something called mindfulness. Open monitoring is supposed to be where you sit down and you think and you to a certain extent you focus, but you let your thoughts just go through your mind and you deal with the emotions. And really what you do is you preempt the emotions of having to deal with things in the day. And this apparently is really healthy, because what it does do is it means you are less stressed. It helps you build emotional resilience. So when you're presented with a stressful environment, a stressful situation, because you've had the ability to think about it before, you're able to deal with it a lot better. That's a really good one, actually. I quite like that as a plan. The final one is auto-transcending, which is transcendental meditation. Easy for me to say. Now, transcendental meditation is where you have a mantra. So you repeat a number of syllables, pleasurable sounding syllables, and you repeat it and you repeat it, and you just concentrate on what you're saying and what you're repeating. And apparently you get into a bit of a rhythm, and therefore it becomes very natural and you stop thinking about everything else. So I like all of those types of meditation. The one that I thought was the least unusual was focused attention. So that's what I did. Look, that's pretty much what I wanted to go through tonight. Now, meditation for someone who's diabetic, I think it sounds to me like something that's really useful. I know they use meditation for people with type 2. I've never heard of it with people with type 1. But all I know is when I did practice meditation, I was more able to deal with the day. And so that's something that I want to reintroduce. I'm not looking to introduce loads of stuff into my life while in isolation, but you know, the changing my food was something that I've been thinking about for a considerable amount of time. I was booked on the Mastering Diabetes retreat in Costa Rica in June, but unfortunately that's been cancelled. So I chose to do the DIY program, to read the book and to do it myself. Isolation is just coincidental, to be honest, and it does allow me to concentrate on it. This is a stressful situation, being cooped up at home a lot of the time and not being able to talk to people face to face, which I haven't been work-wise, which is where I spend most of my time ordinarily, is stressful. So anything that can help me with that is a good thing. So the plan is from next Monday to be back in tune with meditating, and I'll let you know how it goes. Other than that, I hope you're all well. Okay, look after yourselves. I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be just as awake as I am today. Cheers. Bye.